Oh, hello, lovely family. Welcome back to my channel. This is Obaapa Afrakomaa's kitchen. It is another beautiful briny day, and I'm coming your way with this amazing, easy, tasty, delicious recipe that I really want to share with you. So this is a cabbage stir fry made with some bacon and some sausages, and it's so amazing. It tastes so delicious, and it's very easy to do. So if you love cabbages, you know cabbages has so many health benefits, which in other words can boost your immune system because it contains a very high source of vitamin C, and it contains some amino acids which can also help fight inflammations in your body, and so many more. So please stay glued to your seats whilst I take you through this recipe. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be updated on all my new videos as well. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and also share my videos to your loved ones. I love you so much, but remember, God loves you more. Please take glued to your seat and let's get into the recipe. Cheers! So with my ingredients, I've got my cabbage right there, and I've got different colors of bell peppers. I've got onion, chilies, ginger, garlic, my sausages, my bacon. I've got shrimp powder there. I've got some salt to taste, some vegetable spices, and my black pepper. Alright family, let's get started. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead to prep all my vegetables so that making my dish will be very easier. So I'm just starting with my cabbage. I'm just going to use half of my cabbage because I haven't got a big family. So if you haven't got a big family, there's no need for you to use the whole cabbage. Just use half of it and it will be good for your family. So I really love cabbages because it has got a very high source of vitamin C, and so if you need to boost your system with some vitamin C, oh come on, crack on eating some cabbages every day. So just cut them into two, and then you can cut them into two and just cut them into any shapes of your choice. So just cut them into two and then just dice them into two. There's no restriction to this at all. Just do it as you want. So once this is really done, just this is how it's looking right now. So I'm just going to go ahead to add some warm water around it, and then I'll be using salt to wash it nicely. But other people choose to use vinegar, which is fine. I haven't got vinegar today, so I'm using salt. So just go ahead, make sure the vegetables is really immersed in the warm water, and then use a strainer to strain the water from the vegetables. So once this is done, I'm just going to set it aside, and then I'll start cutting my onions. Just cut it into two and then slice them, and then I'll be cutting them into two again. As I said, there's no restriction to this at all. You can choose to cut your vegetables into any size or any shapes of your choice. Just do what makes you comfortable. So just cut them, and then you set them aside. So this dish is really simple and it's very delicious as well. You can make this for your dinner, your lunch, your families, and I bet you they are going to really like it. This is very, very easy to do, so I really want to share this recipe with you so that you can have this. So this is my bell peppers as well. I'm not going to use all the full one. I'm just going to use half of each. So that's the green one. I'm also going to take all the unwanted portions or parts from this, and then I'm going to slice them. So slice them nicely, and then you can slice them again. Divide them into two again. So with this one again, you can do it as how you prefer, your choice. So cut them into two again, and then it is looking all good. So this is how I want it. So you can choose to make it how you want. So making this dish, we are using no cooking oil at all. It's just so healthy and it's so fantastic. You are using no water, no cooking oil at all. This is a very simple recipe, and you need just simple ingredients to make it, and then just have enjoy it with your family. So I'm just cutting this, and then I'll set all my vegetables aside, and then I'll start making my dish very soon. This is amazing. This is beautiful. So this is how my vegetables is looking right now. So I'm just going to set this aside, and then I'll start cutting my my meat as well. So my sausages, you can choose to cut them into any size. So you can slice it this way, or you can divide it into two and then make it like cut it into like a semicircle shapes, or whichever shapes that you want. So don't worry if you think you have to do it like how I'm doing it. There's no restrictions at all. You can do it the way you want to do it. So just cut them into any shapes and then set them aside as well. Yep, just cut them into any shapes and then just set them aside. So if you want to do something so simple, so with your bacon, just cut them into two as well, and then you can cut them into small sizes. So there's no restriction to this. I always say you can cut all your vegetables and your meat into any shapes that you want. So just cut them into small sizes or small portions, and then set them aside. So remember, with the bacon, there's a bit of salt in there. So when you're making your veggies, you need to be very careful in putting your spices in, because there's a lot of salt in the bacon. So you have to be careful. So we don't use too much. I won't use too much spices making it. So this is how it's looking like. So I'm just going to set this aside, and then my chili, just one Scotch bonnet. This is a really hot Scotch bonnet chili. Making it, I was like, I should have used half, but you can choose to use whole if you like pepper like me. But I will advise for you to use half of this, because it was really hot when I was done with this dish. So you can choose to use half of the chili sauce. And then my garlic and ginger, I'm just going to blend it, like, or mash it. So this is how my vegetables are looking right now. It's looking all ready to be started. So I'll just go ahead to put my bacon in a bare saucepan without any cooking oil at all. Isn't this exciting and amazing for us not using any cooking oil at all? This is so healthy and it's so amazing. So this bacon is going to produce its own juice, or I would say its own grease or oil. So this is what we are going to use to also fry our sausages as well. Just look at that. It's going to come up a bit more and it's looking so amazing. This is so fantastic. I was so excited when I had to see this. It's just so amazing. I didn't even use any cooking oil at all, and this is what I'm having in my my bacon. It's just so exciting. So I'm just going to go ahead to put my sausages in, and then I'll fry this together with it. So this takes no time at all. Just fry this for about just 5 minutes, and then we will take all this from the saucepan and put it aside. So this is so simple. So prepping your vegetables before cooking make your cooking so easy, and it doesn't take time at all to do this. So just try, and please try this recipe and drop down some comments for me to know how you did on this recipe. Just look at that. This is all ready to be set aside, and it's looking so amazing. So I'm just going to set this aside, and then we will start sauteing our vegetables as well. So that is what I've got left in my saucepan, and I'm going to put my onions in there. So just fry this for about 3 minutes, and also after frying this, so we're going to add our bell peppers in there as well. So just look at that. My saucepan hasn't got any cooking oil at all. I'm just using the cooking oil, or the sauce that came out from the bacon, to do this recipe, and it's just amazing. So I'm just going ahead to add my bell peppers in there, and it's looking all colorful. This is so beautiful. Isn't this so beautiful? This is so amazing, and it's looking so lovely there. My kitchen is smelling so good. Please, please, please try and do this recipe, and you come and thank me wherever I am. This is looking so beautiful, and I love the smell that comes out from this as well. So this is, going to be there for about 4 minutes, because I do not want my my veggies to become very soft as well. So I'm just going to leave this for about 5 minutes, and then I will go ahead with my recipe as well. So the next to go in is going to be my my garlic and ginger. So just put this in the middle and just stir it together nicely, and you cannot, resist the smell in here. This is so beautiful. It smells so nice as well. The ginger, the garlic, the infusion in there is just so amazing. Please try and do this recipe, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do and subscribe. So I've just added my scotch bonnet chili in there. As I said, the scotch chili was so very hot, so please try and use half of it. So just go ahead and add your spices. That's my vegetable spices, shrimp cube powder, just one, and then stir it beautifully as well. And then we will leave this for about 3 minutes in there. So that's my black pepper, and then give it a stir as well. So it's looking all good. It's looking all good. So the next to go in is just our cabbage. So I'm just putting my cabbage in there, and then I'll give it a good stir. So just look at that. Isn't this looking amazing? This is looking so beautiful. It's very easy, and the nutrients in there is just amazing. This is how it's looking right now. So if you think this is not going to be enough for you, as I said, you can use the whole cabbage. So I'm putting in my sausages and bacon in now, and then just give it a good stir, and then we are going to leave this for I'll say about 10 minutes, and then our cabbage stir fry will be ready. So just cover this, and then the moist, or the heat from the saucepan, the cover, is going to cook this cabbage. So just leave this for about 10 minutes for it to get done. You just open it every time or every minute, just to check up so that your vegetables doesn't get burnt. So I've just added just a little tiny bit of water just to help the steam in my saucepan or the lid to cook this vegetable very properly, so it can be easy to be chew as well. Cabbage is quite hard, so just add a little tiny bit of water in there just to help the steam to cook the vegetables very nicely. So this is looking so ready, and it looks so amazing. It looks so appetizing. This is a very easy recipe for you to try your hands on, and it's just fantastic. Please, please, please do to subscribe. This is ready to be served as well. Just look at that. It looks so beautiful, very colorful, and it smells so good, and the taste, oh my god, it's just amazing. Just try this recipe. Please like and drop down some comments down below to let me know how you did with this recipe. I love you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be updated on every video that I upload. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.